How does it feel to be a part of this series?
Yeah, it's a blessing. I think just for people to get to realize who I am, just outside of being just a basketball player, what I like to do, who I am, the type of fun I like to have. So it's just a blessing to be a part of the series.
Looking back on this season, what's the biggest lesson you learned about yourself on and off the court?
I think my leadership skills have grown a lot. I think I've learned a lot about how to be a leader, how to be a better leader for my teammates, how to put myself aside and be able to kind of help my team in a different aspect.
We saw the IG post a few weeks ago, unmoved, year 3 loading.
Yes, absolutely.
What does being unmoved mean to you? Give us the meaning and the message behind that
Yeah,
post.
I think it's just being loyal. I'm where my feet are. My coaches, my teammates, I'm with them right now. I'm rocking with them until, my last day playing at Notre Dame, and I think that was the biggest thing with a whole bunch of stuff with the NIL and like the portal and everything like that. I'm where my feet are and I'm happy where I'm at.
I love that. I know the season just wrapped, but are you already thinking about next season? What are you excited about?
I'm taking a day at a day. Just getting in the gym. Summertime is next. Just getting in the gym, working on my craft.
There's never been a better time to be a fan of women's basketball
Absolutely.
than right now. We've seen so much support grow. We've seen the game grow. We've seen the passion grow. But all of that growth is driven by you guys, the stars, the athletes. What does that mean to you?
It's a blessing just to be an inspiration for the younger generation. These kids have somebody to look up to. And just to see how far the women's game has come. When I was younger, it wasn't being talked about and it was being very talked down on. And so just now to see how many people are watching women's basketball or women's sports in general is truly a blessing.
When you look back on the legacy that you want to leave behind, what kind of impact do you want to have on this game?
I think for me the biggest thing is just being an inspiration to the kids and letting them know that it doesn't matter what everybody else around you is saying. Focus on what you feel like you can do. If you're in the gym and you're working, you believe in yourself, that's all that matters.
We've seen people support by coming to the games and cheering
Yeah.
on, but what are some other impactful ways that fans can tap in and really support you guys?
I think, social media is super big now. So whether that's, reposting, if we have a game or just, positive comments, things like that, leaving us positive messages, sending us mail, that's such a great way to show your support.
Amazing. Thank you so much,
Thank
Hannah,
you.
and best of luck to you.
Thank you.